Hey everyone, welcome to another match of Sultai Tarmohawk. Today we are playing Hardened Scales. Opening hand. It's a keep. Don't have Serum Visions, which would have been nice, but we have 2 Thought Scours. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Seeing a turn 1 Hardened Scales, though, it's often not what you want to see, regardless of what deck you're playing. So here I'm playing Thought Scour ahead of time. Hopefully I draw into a Force of Negation. Of course I don't. But we do mill an Arcbound Ravager, which I think is a win. We get Inquisition of Kozilek, so almost certainly going to cast it here. Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure I want to hold up Drown in the Lock right now. Oh boy. Okay, so what the hell do I get rid of, realistically? I'm not sure what I get rid of here. Creature-wise, I could kill them all with Fatal Push, so it wouldn't really make sense to get rid of the creatures. It would make more sense to get rid of an instant or sorcery, in this case an instant, so exactly what I do. Good to know that my brain cells were working there. Alright, so they're gonna probably do Construct, yeah. That's okay. So Hangerback Walker is gonna eat a Fatal Push immediately, just before it gets out of hand. I mean, inevitably, those tokens are going to hit the battlefield, so better to get rid of it now. Deal with 2 stupid flying tokens. Alright, there we go. So we draw another land, which is not really what I wanted, to be honest. But, I mean, this turn we're going to definitely pay Uro and ramp ourselves, essentially. Which I think is fine. And gain some life to give us a buffer as well. So let's see what we draw. We draw another land. All right. So we draw another land. Probably Thought Scour end of turn. Okay. Well, that's gonna resolve. Shocker. End of turn. Thought Scour. Oh, I don't. Okay, so I just fetch and I preserve my life. Playing it very safe there. I think I'm planning on just casting Uro. Right. Yep, alright. Makes sense, you gotta bring out the big guns there. I draw Inquisition of Kozilek, which is perfect, actually. Yeah, Arcbound Ravager, right? I mean, I don't want to see Walking Ballista, but Arcbound Ravager is just really what makes everything go boom. We've managed to get rid of 2 Arcbound Ravagers here without our opponent actually casting, which is a testament to this deck. Our ability to attack our opponent's hand and their library simultaneously is pretty powerful, and we're also attacking them on the battlefield, so they have to contend with all of it. So no shock here that Walking Ballista is coming and hitting the battlefield. Not too concerned right now about it being a danger. Alright, well, we can't do anything about those flyers. Drawn in the Lock can get rid of Walking Ballista, which I probably will do now. Only because, I mean, kind of have to. Oh, Assassin's Trophy is a beautiful draw here. Yep. So now what do I mean, while they're doing this, I think we're going to Drown in the Lock. Yeah. Get rid of that, because it seems like they're using this as a fetch engine, and it's just really not something I want to see. Now, I targeted Walking Ballista. I'm not sure if that was the correct play. I mean, something inside me says I should have probably targeted Hardened Scales. But I didn't. It looks like I just wanted to force them to get rid of Walking Ballista right away, so that they can't keep pumping it up. So now Hangerback Walker comes down again. Gonna be very annoying if I can't get rid of it. So let's mill our opponent again. I think I'm fetching here before I Thought Scour. Probably what I'm doing. Oh, okay, no. Okay, I'm just fetching before I attack in. I get a second Uro. Yeah, they're gonna keep chumping here. At least they don't get to consume that token. Alright, we get another mana leak. So we keep it at that. Status quo. I'm not gonna cast another Uro. Yeah, mana leak. Perfect timing. Definitely don't want that card to resolve. Metallic Mimic. Just do not want that card to resolve. I don't think our opponent has anything here. Metallic Mimic is not a construct. It's a shapeshifter. Doesn't fall into the Cavern of Souls protection. I know they were definitely reading Cavern of Souls there. Alright, so our opponent keeps shocking us with their two little flying creatures there. That's okay. Force of Negation would have been useful a while ago. So let's attack in first. Let's see what we draw. Inquisition is actually pretty good if our opponent had a hand. I'm kind of happy that our opponent is top decking here. Now the problem is that Walking Ballista is getting bigger. And if they pop off, it's going to be a big problem. So, second main. Yeah, what do we do here? Yeah, I think second main we're going to cast Uro. Obviously, we're going to get rid of it. We want to keep the Uro that's already on the battlefield. Yeah, that's enough. If they cast any... Okay, they got a land, which is fine by me. Now again, we have to figure out a way to get rid of that Walking Ballista, but realistically speaking, I just don't know how. Because again, if it dies, it's creating a bunch of tokens, and we just do not want that. Stubborn Denial is really not a card we need at the moment. So we're just going to keep attacking in here. I mean, we're going to keep attacking in, bite the bullet, see if they get rid of Hangerback Walker. I don't think we're not trading anything there. Tarmohawk is a good draw. Okay, there we go. So our opponent has now decided to pop their Hangerback Walker. All right. Oh, I hate this deck. Yeah. It's time to concede. We were just not coming back there. Engineering Explosives, definitely. Ceremonous Rejection, definitely. Surgical Extraction's a bit too cute, but if we do manage to target a big generation engine in their graveyard, it's pretty good. But I think I'm going to put... I think Surgical Extraction is going to stick in the side. I don't remember if I committed to it or not. I mean, sometimes I do consider decks like this, like Hardened Scales, kind of like very soft combo decks. I don't think combo is the correct term, but I mean, what else are they? They're not mid-range decks, really. They're not technically aggro decks. So I just kind of put them into the combo category, but... So in that case, I kept Surgical Extraction. This hand is very risky. I honestly kept it because of Engineering Explosives. It's literally the only reason I kept this hand. And there's Ceremonous Rejection, which is fine. So definitely going to Inquisition our opponent. We didn't draw a second land, which kind of sucks. Animation Module, definitely a problem here. So I think that's probably what we're going to get rid of. Yep. I mean, they have backups for the other one anyway, so we'll point in wasting our discard there. We do need to draw a second land ASAP. We don't. We get Inquisition instead. So, I mean, I obviously didn't do anything because I know our opponent's probably going to be cute here and attack with their Inkmoth. Oh, Relic of Progenitus. Oh, man. Alright, well, I was saving Fatal Push for their Inkmoth, but I guess it gets to live a turn. Okay, well, that's not going in our favor. That's 3 land drops missed, I believe. At least 2. Alright, well, this is sticking. It's okay. Alright, now Inkmoth is going to eat Fatal Push. There we go. Beautiful. And we finally draw a second land. Okay, well, can't cast anything with it, but it's there. Probably going to do Inquisition here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good call. And that's it. Nothing else here. We really need a third land at this point. I mean, we need a green source. Oh, interesting. I hit it for 1. Our opponent does have a lot of 1 CMC. And we get our third land, 1 CMC permanents. That's interesting. So I'm willing to essentially sacrifice my Thieves Guild Enforcer here. Okay. Ballsy move, Kev. Let's see if I wait first. I think I'm going to wait before. Because now they know. Now they know what's coming. So, let's just wait. They have a lot of 1 CMC permanents. So, I mean, go ahead. You know what's coming. Plus, let's get an extra trigger off of Thieves Guild Enforcer. Why not? Beautiful. Beautiful. 5-3. We got a 5-3 flying lifelink death touch there. Oh, now we don't. That's a shame. Well, they're still not going to do anything. Most of our permanents are more than 1 CMC, so this is actually fine. And we're getting some triggers off of Thieves Guild Enforcer. I'm getting so excited right now, I can barely speak. Alright. So things are going in our favor here, very much so. Alright, well, Inkmoth, I mean, okay. I mean, I'm definitely blocking. Yeah, there we go. I think they kind of missed that fact there. Alright, so let's attack in here all the way. Boom. Boom. How do you come back from this? I mean, play Tarmogoyf and I'll probably see a concession here. Nope. I mean, yeah, I guess again here taking my own wisdom here. Don't put down Tarmogoyf. Have enough mana for Engineer Explosives and Drown in the Lock. So that was smart. Our opponent didn't have anything anyway. So let's go to game 3. Oh my god. Well, 2 Engineering Explosives is better than 1. And we draw a second land. Okay, so this is great. Already we're winning. And we haven't cast a spell yet. I'm happy here. I'm so happy. This deck is awesome. Draw a third land, which is beautiful. Force of Negation. What, do I keep that on top? Oh, bottom. Interesting. Interesting. Why? I think I would have kept it on top. Okay. Just to kind of counter something else that's going to come down, like Hardened Skills or whatever. Let's see if that works out for me. Sierra Mills Rejection, though, is actually kind of better here. Okay. Well. Do I show our opponent that we have Engineer Explosives again? Why not? So Thieves Guild Enforcer is good. Let's see, what do we do? Oh, yes, I am. I'm like, oh, you remember this from game 2? How many other 1 CMC permanents do you have? And little did I know I have a second Engineer Explosives to get 0 in there as well. To take out cards like Hangerback Walker and the dumb tokens it creates. But we're not gonna put down our second engineer explosives just yet. We don't want our opponent to know. Plus, it's gonna be free when we do cast it, so it's not a rush here. Let's see what I'm getting. All right, Uro time. Okay. Guess I feel the pinch in terms of life. We draw land. I mean, it's gonna be useless this turn, but draw one. Kind of funny how this deck doesn't do much when Hardened Scales is not on the battlefield. So let's see what our opponent does here. They could also pop Relic of Progenitus completely and get rid of Uro. It's game plan. No? Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm force of negationing it. That's weird. Oh, right, because I don't have the mana. Idiot. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I definitely didn't want that to resolve anyway, so force of negation kind of is a good call. Like, why didn't I just cast Ceremonious Rejection? But that's because I don't have blue mana available. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, that's nice. That's what I like to see. Oh, okay, I'm popping it first. Smarty pants. Let's see if our opponent just pops off Relic of Progenitus. I mean, yeah, I mean, it would make sense, right? We don't want to delete two of our Thieves Guild Enforcers just yet. And plus, we knew our opponent was going to do that thing anyway. Cool. No, that's all good, dude. Four counters on Hangerback is all good. We're just going to let you keep that there. When you decide to kill it off, that's when I'll cast Engineer Explosives for 0. Beautiful. Next turn, they're going to mill 4 cards. Things are still in our favor here. Don't look at the life totals. That doesn't matter. What matters is what's in our hand. And on the battlefield as well. Metallic Mimic is going to survive here, unfortunately. Let's just hope it doesn't get out of hand before I can beat them. I still feel like it's on our side here. I mean, it would be wonderful if they figure out a way to kill that stupid Hangerback Walker, and then we could just engineer explosive all their tokens. Probably get a consent. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright. They think they're living high. What they're really about to see is engineering explosives on 0. Yep. There you go, buddies. Probably going to get a concession here. Yup. Well, I didn't get a concession. Not yet, anyway. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Let's attack in. Nothing to lose. And that's what I thought. Alright. Again, here we see the power of attacking our opponent on 3 different angles. We attack our opponent on the battlefield, we attack our opponent at their hand, and we attack our opponent in their library. And that's exactly what you want to do. And using your sideboard, you can also attack their graveyard using Surgical Extraction. And technically, when we're attacking them on the battlefield, we're attacking them on the land and in the air effectively. We're not attacking them in the air with Lingering Soul tokens or 1/1 Thopter tokens. We're attacking with a potentially 5/3 Lifelink Death Touch flyer. So this is why I really like Nighthawk Scavenger and why I'm really liking Sultai Tarmohawk. Because again, at the very base, you're attacking your opponent on 3 different angles. They have to contend with 3 different lines of attack, and I think that's great. A lot of decks do that, sure. I think this deck does it pretty well. You have a permission package, decent removal package, mill package, discard package, attack package. It's all there. It's built into the 60s. So hope you enjoyed this match. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe, hit notification bell, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, whatever social media you prefer. All of that stuff really helps me out a lot. You know, it helps spread the word. The algorithms prefer that type of interaction anyway. If you're interested in becoming a patron, check out the link in the description. Thank you to all my patrons, by the way, for your early support. different tiers set up. Most of the tiers you're going to get mythics and rares mailed to you at the end of every year, you know, with a decent value, and then some lucky patrons at random will also get higher value rares and mythics put into their pool. So check that out, Patreon, it's in the description. Thanks, and have a good one.